Yeah.
Whose paperwork is that on the screen?
That's Bricc Baby.
God.
Wait, though. Paperwork sounds derogatory, right? Like paperwork sounds like.
That's his stuff.
Well,
It's
yeah,
paperwork.
True. But paperwork sounds like.
Paperwork's only as derogatory as the smut that's on there or the lack thereof.
Yeah, true. But when I hear
Paperwork is either police reports or court documents. That's a whole ass court PDF.
You know, sure.
Provided by you, might I add.
Yeah, to be honest.
True.
To be honest.
Full
transparency.
You see how? No.
You told on yourself because he didn't even know. That's the coldest part.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
No, he knew because I was
Josh,
I
I'm
told
gonna
Josh to pull it up.
send you the thing.
Man, okay, so
We've been had that. Of course we have that.
Right?
Yeah.
So Bricc is going for a bail hearing or
Bail
is
Bond.
it bond or bail hearing?
Bond.
Well, no. First,
Holy
when you
shit.
get indicted, you
Yeah.
first as soon as you get
Can
to,
they
you get
see
the
that,
bail
Josh?
hearing,
Yeah, okay.
and then you get like you go to they tell you what you got busted for.
I just
Yeah.
got one of
Like
those.
you just have different hearings for every single
right.
every single thing.
Right, because like his mom has offered to put up a shorty, I think, of the house.
Shout out to Brick's
It's
mom.
called shorty bond, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what
property
it's called.
bond.
Yeah.
Is
a
this
property
a
bond.
surety?
Yeah.
Well, she put up like the property.
Yeah.
So now he's going back for them to discuss whether or not they're going to accept it and let him out. So the prosecutors, they dropped their response to why they believe Bricc should not get bond. And they're saying he's a danger to society.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
And they brought up several factors. So one of the factors they said was his criminal history, meaning, since like 2009, bro, like dude has been in and out of jail. And according to them, the day before his arrest, he's on a No Jumper podcast with a gun that's visible and on his hip. And
That's alleged and questionable. We don't know what was in his hip.
no, sure, but according to them, say,
That's what they put in the paperwork.
Yeah, but they say,
not saying it's real.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And they're like, bro, a day before his arrest, he knows he's been under investigation for 2 years, and his behavior still hasn't changed. So what makes us think that us, I guess, like freeing him would change his behavior? 2, and they will say that that he's a danger to his own family, right? Because according to the wiretaps, I guess like can you like scroll down real quick just to see the wiretaps? Just scroll down until you just keep scrolling down until you see the wiretaps.
Did you highlight it?
No, but it shows the word wiretap on it. Just keep going.
That is a lot.
There's the search function, gang.
No, bro.
That's his whole indictment
Bruh.
paper. Mine was like a book like this big.
Yeah.
Like a huge
so
one.
This is a pretty
here.
small
Just
indictment
down a little bit
for
Okay.
a case of this
Okay,
magnitude.
perfect.
Yeah,
So
there's
stop
not
right
many
here?
people in there.
Yeah.
Right? So look, as I read, just try to like scroll down, right? So on March 6,
Fucking
2023, defendant was on the phone with his mother.
I could hear him saying that funny shit.
Right.
He's just saying these things to fuck around.
Yeah.
That's like saying,
Yeah, but
on my hood, Flacco, I'm going to take off on you if you say some other
But
shit.
Yeah,
now
but she's
the
also
people
on wiretap
use
too.
everything.
But I was just
against
fucking around
you.
when I said it, though.
No. Well, here, no. Listen, true, but she's on wiretap talking to him and on the phone telling, bro, you bitch ass nigga, like why would you point a gun at me and my baby? So
They were practicing a skit.
yeah, again, I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying that this right here are the factors of his
What's
bond
happening?
hearing.
This is
Do
a black
you
and white,
believe
and this
Brick
what
Baby
matters.
is capable of doing those things?
Again, man.
Have
Brick
you
is-
ever seen him be anything other than nice to you?
Listen, Brick has always been good to me, but again, if his baby mama is on
Yeah,
a
but baby mamas are
wiretap,
crazy. Baby mamas be saying the craziest
Liar
stuff
ass
because
ones.
they know.
but
We
not her
pray.
though, bro.
But the
She's
truth
the
of the matter
nicest.
is
Yeah.
that this is what it is. Whatever's on paper is what's on paper.
Yeah.
And nothing else matters.
Look. Check this
Right?
out. And we could go into the
And there's
details.
audio of
But
this as well, by the way.
I just want to put this. I just want
It's a wiretap, this right?
you know, yeah, keep analyzing it.
Yeah.
I'll save my
Look,
feedback.
She
till
said,
you-
keep
look.
analyzing it.
So March 6, 2023,
Okay.
Brick Baby was on the phone with his mom and found the mother of his child outside of his house. He told his mother that the mother of his child was in gangland and wanted to expire early. His mom then told him, No, okay. So Bricc then asked the mother of his child if she wanted to die in front of her son.
Damn.
On 6-0, as defendant mother screamed at him, so his mom told him Bricc stop because he may be being recorded. On March 6, 2023, Bricc baby told his baby mama KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day,
Okay, can
defendant told another unidentified male that he can kill the mother of his child. Wait, here, right?
But let's highlight this right here because
no, here, right? We can
Because
resurface it because
all right,
Yeah.
all right, Flacco.
right.
Keep cooking up the homie's demise and shit,
Yeah.
brother.
No,
But guess
no.
what? That's why I came through today, gang.
No,
Don't
listen.
trip.
No, right? Here, right, listen, right? So look, we can read like the wiretaps, and then once we, like get to that part, we have to pull up wax shit, you feel me? So,
All right, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you cook, brother.
Yeah, right. So then on March 28th of 2023, Bricc baby said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her neck to stop playing with him. In the same call, defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day. Down some more. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then we can get to like the no jumper crash on later. So yeah. So
So can I?
Yeah.
Because I just want to. Can we scroll back up,
Yeah.
please, real quick? Step on a beach.
yes, Lush.
Can you
Yeah.
scroll up a little, gang, please? No.
It's
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
that.
yeah. To where because here's the thing. They tried to say people are trying to characterize his statement where he said, I'm sick of doing what the police tell me. Da, 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 da. They're trying to characterize that as him cooperating. That's the main thing that people are trying to use to characterize Bricc as a snitch.
Okay.
Now, that thing is such an ambiguous statement that could be taken in so many different ways. It don't even make sense how you could say that could be like him saying, I'm sick of doing what the police tell me, could simply mean I'm sick of just obeying the laws, period. I'm sick of dealing with the restrictions or whatever parole he's on or whatever
Well, he
scrutiny
wasn't
he's
on
under.
parole,
Okay,
So
no,
he
no, no,
should
hold
have
on.
bail. He wasn't
Hold on,
on
hold on.
parole
He
or-
he been on parole. He been on probation, and what I was referring to is just a scrutiny he was under from the AK case and that hanging over his head. You feel me?
But it was a DA reject, right? So like again,
but here's the
Yeah.
thing though. It was a DA reject that was picked up by the feds. And oftentimes the feds, because I had the same thing, RIP my boy Ryan Leone. A lot of people know who he is.
R.I.P.
Yeah, RIP my boy.
Yeah.
My boy Ryan he did 10 years. So you know that boy ain't rat, first of
Of
all.
course,
Okay.
of course.
That fool, when he had got first he got busted, the feds let him go. And they were literally just like they were just watching him. They're not going to be like, okay, you're on the team now, sir. You, buddy, you have to cooperate. No, they're just gonna watch you. They think
But did he know
you think
that
that
he was
because
getting watched?
Bricc got busted, people are just gonna or they're just like Brick's working with them. Like, yeah, Sarge, here's the latest information. This is what the Crips are doing, buddy.
Yeah.
No, it's not what the fuck it is. They're just watching him. And Bricc is a little bit. Bricc be off the shits, and Bricc be moving like how he moved, and blah da 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 da. It led to the trail of this. You feel me? And a lot of it's not accurate, and they're gonna mischaracterize things for a few reasons. One, they don't want him to get any street credibility or glory. Period. Two, they want to keep him locked up. Why? Because they want to continue to try to leverage him to rat on Big U, which he's not doing. Three, you feel me? It impedes their investigation, him being free. Four, yeah, it makes them look bad, supposedly, because this dude is making a quote-unquote mockery of the justice system in their eyes. Easy tactics to keep the man locked up, bro.
Yeah.
Easy fucking tactics. We can see through the bullshit. We know the agenda. We know the truth. Long live Draco, by the way. and fuck this dumbass shit. And RP money sign Sway, too. You feel me?
Yeah, of
on
course.
that matter. No, but fuck this bullshit, dog. Let that man free. Period. And that's why it's funny that this come out. The sealed indictment just becomes available 2 days before his bond hearing. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Okay,
That's
Like-
but
insane.
this
Like,
is
this
not like
isn't
sales, though.
transparent.
This is just their response, which they have to put up.
Okay,
Before the bond
but
hearing.
new information.
They have to put it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
They
They're
have
gonna
to
make
put
the
it up
worst.
right there,
they,
bruh.
they have to. Everything changes. The things could keep changing as court goes.
Right.
They can't lie about wiretaps. Meaning this, like those things are
And he's gonna listen to
heard
himself.
Again, right? Because it's heard on audio, so they can't lie about what they.
No, but that's the point.
heard.
Like, okay, I'm not talking about them trying.
it could be out of
I'm
context,
simply
though.
talking about them trying
Context
to say,
is key.
right?
Yeah.
But I'm simply talking about people trying to mischaracterize him as a rat.
Who?
Whoever, a lot of people, bro. The entire internet, Google that shit.
Like
The entire
one
internet,
person that
everybody.
Oh, just
who's a
like you said,
YouTuber
rat,
or Instagram
everybody.
or who?
I want you to know that rats do too. They do a lot of time as well.
Yeah,
Some
break
could
it
do
down,
10,
nigga.
some could do 15, some could do 20
Mm-hmm.
because you just don't do life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you
Not
gonna do
everybody,
some time.
but, you know?
That's facts. You
Yeah.
gonna do some time. They gonna let exactly a fucking a rat will do 8 years instead of 10.
Yeah.
In the feds. Because
Yeah.
the feds, they gonna make you do all that time, bro. Even if you tell. Just because look, they give away 10 years in the feds like hotcakes. Like Starburst in kindergarten.
But also,
they giving away
do
that
way
shit.
more time
Gangland.
because they have. If you have priors, you don't get sentenced because of what you're doing. You get sentenced because of your
criminal
your
history.
criminal record.
Your lifetime
So that's
criminal
why
history.
most people that do Fed time, you actually do more time because most of them already are criminals.
Absolutely facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts,
like
facts.
sometimes, like for example, like the white collar crime people, those fools don't be doing that much time because they've never been in trouble. So everything just gets lowered.
Well, facts. No, listen.
Well,
So
they have the resources to fight it because that's the number one
That
reason.
too.
That's the
Yeah.
number one reason why the conviction rate is super misleading in the feds. And okay, yeah, 98% conviction rate, but guess what, bruh? Motherfuckers plead out because they don't have the resources or money. You're gonna spend 6 figures fighting that Fed case, bro.
And sometimes pleading out is the best thing to do.
Right? Sometimes
Yeah,
it
you better
is.
plead out, though.
Because you don't have nobody, you can't give anybody that chance to rat on you.
absolutely.
Because he already took your case, and it just is what it is. Like whatever this fool saying, why did this fool didn't say this shit before?
And if you're in an indictment, if there's like 7 people on the indictment, if the main what's it called? Who's the main person called? Like the number one person. Until those 2, 3, 4 people, until they get pleas, if you plead out, you're a rat. You feel me? No matter what.
Yeah.
And that's
but
how
he's
come-
the only one that's on his indictment, so that's
That's
why.
different. So
Yeah.
he's the only one that could shit on himself.
Yeah, but they're still using.
His recordings.
Correct. They're still trying to use things he said, whatever on and you
And at the
can't.
end of the day,
that
they
can't
could,
be
fool, because that's
right.
really his voice and that's really him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or it's AI. But I'm just saying they don't know. You can't call that ratting if you have a recording of
Oh, no,
him
yeah,
talking
yeah.
to someone. But when people try to characterize him as a rat because of that one sentence
That makes sense.
is completely unfounded. No evidence. There's no black and white. There's no paperwork, which is the Bible that you motherfuckers swear on.
oh.
You feel me? That
Wait now.
indicates.
Who are you talking about?
I'm
here?
not talking to you. I'm talking to the
No, but not me. But which YouTubers did you see?
the world,
what, like, bro,
society, bro. And
Just
it-
one YouTuber, bro. Who?
Everybody, bro. Everybody. All YouTubers. This is for the world, bro. This is for the world. This is for, if it don't apply, then let it fly. If your name
Was it
ain't
Crib
Paul, then it
Bob?
ain't between
Who
y'all.
said- Was it Crib Bob who said it? Was who?
I said,
like-
I don't know who the fuck said. I said everybody said it,
Okay.
bro. I said who the fuck said it. With that being said, it's invalid. Now, as far as the other things,
Man, you gotta
in
call
there-
names, man.
as far as Corrupt said it, and I'm calling out names, as far as what it say in the damn thing about
That is a jam.
right, as far as the domestics and all that, that's really again could be misconstrued and used incorrectly too.
Okay, so that part, Lush, I won't agree with, right? Again, me personally, as somebody who give my opinion for a living, I have to be like down the middle and real with it. Now, did Bricc Baby snitch? I haven't seen again any proof or evidence that he snitched, so I don't think he will snitch. But I'm not gonna put my reputation on a line by saying, bro, he would never. I don't see, nigga, no. I'm saying for now, I haven't seen any proof that he will snitch. So I'm saying he didn't snitch because I haven't seen it. Now, I'm not saying that it won't happen. I'm saying that I haven't seen it now too. Now listen, with the wiretaps, now that part, I'm not gonna play the, this is my homie, so I'm like lie about. No, bro, like if he's on wiretap on audio recording saying those things, if she's on wiretap and audio recording saying, bro, you point this at my daughter, at me and my daughter, and Bricc is telling his friend that he did it on wiretap, then like us saying that was like misconstrued and this is, no, bro, those are the realities of dealing with a complex person, meaning this, right? He's your homie, he's my homie, and we fuck with Bricc Baby, but people got demons that they have to deal with, and that's just one of the demons that Bricc have to deal with, which is probably, and again, and anger issue probably. You know,
Free Bricc.
drug picking in
Bricc is
probably,
innocent.
but I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, that if that man is on audio saying it, that's misconstrued. No, nigga, he's on audio saying it.
This has nothing to do with the case, is the cold part. This is literally just trying to keep him locked up.